Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and this is a specific response video to a video by Boogie2988 about the announcement that Disney has given basically the reins to EA, Electronic Arts, to produce all of the Star Wars franchised games, video games, for the foreseeable future. And I did a previous video where I've kind of been critical of EA about some of their more recent um, uh, shortfalls and things that have occurred with SimCity, etc. Um, but after watching Boogie's video, and he did it very cleverly with doing the dual personality thing with Francis and everything. But Boogie's take on it is he's looking at it from a trying to look at it from a optimistic standpoint that EA has done great things in the past, and that we should all hope, now that the decision's been made, we can choose to do one of two things. We can be really negative about it and everything else, or we can get behind and say, because it's not like we're going to change anything. So let's get behind EA and say, you guys did it before. You guys were awesome. Be awesome again. And as I've mentioned in my other videos, I have a kind of a personal connection to EA in the past. When I was in my security career, EA was one of my clients. I provided contract security for a number of entities in the entertainment industry, and one of them was DreamWorks Interactive, which was a subsidiary of DreamWorks SKG, which makes the movies. It was a very short-lived company. They ended up being bought out by EA, and their facility in Los Angeles was one of the ones that I provided security officers for. So I knew some of the people there and so forth that were DreamWorks Interactive that ended up, some of them went to work for EA, and then EA took the building over, and EA became my client. And one of the things that I've never shown before was that there was a game that this was the last game that DreamWorks Interactive ever made, and it was called Clive Barker's Undying. And this poster here, which is on the corkboard, was actually hanging up in the hallway there when it was DreamWorks Interactive. And during the production of this game is when EA ended up, absorbing DreamWorks Interactive. And at some point down the line, they just started redecorating and so forth. And they knew, because I believe I got a free copy of that game from someone there, and absolutely loved the game. And it was actually voted at one point. I forget who, one website or whatever voted it the best game that no one's playing for the year that it came out. And so you can do Google it and all that, and you can find out more about it. It's a great game. It's available on GOG.com, I think, for like $6 or something like that if you do want to try it out. But anyway, so yeah, that it reminded me of those days when these games, and make no mistake about it, it came out as DreamWorks Interactive that they made it, but make no mistake about it, EA ended up finishing this game. I think they I want to say they acquired DreamWorks Interactive in 2000, and this game came out in 2001, I believe. I could be off on that, but I'm just going from memory there. But anyway, so and then EA, once this came out, and then that was the last one from DreamWorks Interactive, and then they started making games there. The first game that they started working on was the original Medal of Honor, and the original Medal of Honor is freaking awesome. So say whatever you want about the franchise or where it is now or whatever, but the original Medal of Honor And the reason, I mean, there was some influence because that was originally, I believe, planned by DreamWorks Interactive. That was going to be one of their games because Steven Spielberg did Saving Private Ryan, and the original Medal of Honor starts out the same way as Saving Private, same scene, and there was some influence there. So anyway, EA, you've done it before. Let's do it again, and let's not, you know, the Star Wars stuff for the future coming up. Let's make it awesome, and you know, so that you can tell all of us to shut the hell up. So anyway, thanks for the video, Boogie, and I hope you appreciate this this response. We will catch you guys on the flip side.